How's it going, everybody? Zero here, bringing you another Zero's Journey stream, and today we are having more fun with some Jade Empire. Although, I just realized I made a little mistake and got a little overzealous and didn't update my stream stats, so I should probably do that real quick. 1 second, folks. Uh... Alright, there we go. Alright, everything's back up. Before I forget, if we mess with this real quick. Music players a little too much at times. The movies are, even at 58%, are still outlandishly loud. By 45%. Alright, let's get loaded. I'll get everything shared out. Yes. Oh, nice. If I sit idle because I'm going open palm, I get a little open palm hero. I'm low on health. That's not kosher. Alright, so where the hell am I going real quick? Let's figure it out. Lower down my deep. Alright, so I got the Iron Palm. Fuck that guy. I wish I could just fight him. Punch his fucking teeth in. Oh, excuse me. Alright, fine. Fire. Oh. Always say. Fire. I need where the. Oh, so fucks that one. That's. Oh, almost there, folks. Alright, let's take it. Okay, good enough. I don't care about. Alright. R8. Alright, so I just gotta find Rue. Where's Rue? Be on the map, right? Yeah. Ninja speed. Hey, a barrel. Ooh, 22 bucks. Ah, son of a bitch. Wait, what? That I have to go around?
I am healed.
Yo, what's up, Rue?
There you are! I confess that when I got down here, I wasn't sure I actually met you. Too much wine in me. I thought you might have been a dream. But here you are.
Yep, here I am.
I can take you to the pirates if you still want to go. It'll be an easy trip. The river is quite tame again since you closed the dam. No danger at all. Until you meet the pirates.
And I'll just punch him in their fucking face.
I'll take you. And if the pirates slit your throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial. If they leave your body on land, you're out of luck.
Well, it would seem we have little choice. I certainly hope we won't regret asking Rue to help us.
We'll find out one way or another. I can't wait to...
I can take you no farther. Be wary in this place. Pirates everywhere.
Good. More things for me to punch. I may walk the way of the open path, but it doesn't mean I won't bring on the band hammer.
If any pirates come by and try to take my barge, I'll show them how well I use my paddle. Good luck to you in there. And if you need to leave in a hurry, just come running.
Yes, sir. Auto save. Some lazy ass mopping or sweeping he's doing over there. They've been touching the frickin'
Nigno irkut fan sonwi song o fear nawas wasa ir sonwat.
patient little fuck.
I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken bones. I came as soon as I finished, but in my haste I tripped and fell down the stairs.
Wasa ir atanopa uno fakira ukno aku. Wono wir apa wafo er ukir okir wo iferk.
Well, I'm you a dick.
Wasa ir atanopa uno fakira ukno aku.
I'm sorry. Don't beat me. I'll get the wine and some food, yes?
Don't worry, dude. I'll have them.
Trip me, make me crawl like a dog? Yeah, this'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. Come on, stupid rope, come on. Make them sorry they ever... Huh? Wait, don't hurt me, I was just, Hey, you're no pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen you before.
That's because I've never been here.
My name's Chung. Once I was a pirate on the river, but things were different then. We took pride in our work. We were professionals, not like these lazy, drunken louts. The younger pirates used to look up to me. Now they treat me like dirt. They treat me worse than that slave cleaning the pier. But I'm gonna get even. I'll show them. Those drunks on the pier were supposed to unload the ship, but they're too lazy to finish the job. They left a cannon suspended above the dock, supported by this single rope. One quick pull and that cannon comes crashing down, taking out the dock and anyone on it. But my old bones can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope. I got nothing against the kid, but dropping the cannon is the easiest way to wipe out everyone on the pier. Tough break for the kid, but much easier for you.
That's no fun. I don't need fancy tricks, I'm just gonna hurt them.
You want to take the guards on face to face, I won't stop you. Still think you should use the rope, though. Tough break for the kid. But whatever you're gonna do it quick. Won't be long until those pirates on the dock start wondering what's taking me so long.
You see, the difference between my character and your character, my good sir, is that you're obviously would be more suited for Gryffindor because, you know, get it done. It's fine if we leave the guy, but I'm a Hufflepuff. Fuck that. No one needs to.
Longsword. Legendary strike.
Boop.
Dire blade.
Ooh, that's right.
Stone immortal.
I can now shoot rocks. Earthbending, bitch.
They're dead. I don't have to sweep the dock no more. You saved me.
That I did, kiddo.
Oh, but there's more pirates inside.
I-
Lots more.
I know that.
They'll catch you, and you'll be a slave like the rest of us. Or they'll kill you.
Not if I kill him first. Hey, man. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm glad you could join.
This whole island is crawling with pirates. They'll kill you, but they won't catch me again. I know where to hide.
Of course you know where to hide. I need to move things around real quick. Okay, so oh. Yeah, I don't really plan on using Heavenly Ward. Yeah, that should work just fine.
Those pirates didn't seem to give you much trouble at all.
Damn right.
Back in my day, a pirate knew how to fight, but these young ones are soft and weak. Gao ruined everything. I tried to tell them, but nobody listened. You'd think the Lotus Assassins would have been a warning. Even a pirate knows better than to get mixed up with them.
Yeah, I can't wait to punch that old bastard.
Gao the Greater, as he calls himself, is the leader of the guild, a powerful crime syndicate. They never used to bother with us until Gao came to power. Gao himself came and took over our operations.
Until the fire
He began
nation
building the
attacked.
flyers, and he made slaving our main activity. My own men turned on me. Now they treat me like a dog.
Well, I'm about to end them
A
all.
few months later, the Lotus Assassins showed up. Gao must have some kind of deal worked out with them. Whatever they're up to, it must be something big. Back in my day, a pirate ship stayed on the water where it belonged. Now they've got some kind of factory up on the top floor where they build those blasted airships.
Oh, nice.
There's something suspicious about those airships. Sure, the pirates use them, but I think that's just a cover so the Lotus Assassins can come and go as they please.
Sounds about right.
Watch yourself in this place. 1 minute you're on top, and the next you're on the bottom, bowing and scraping.
Yeah, sure. Give me the punch. Alright, you guys are starting to piss me off. Target. That's right. I can use tab. I keep forgetting I can use tab.
Dire flame. Legendary strike. Storm dragon. Legendary strike.
Get fucked, bro. Hey, free XP. And I don't need to use that yet. Blood Warrior Gem. That's cool. Saving game. Yay, autosave. Sweet, seems like I might have fixed cutscenes not being so retardedly loud. Silent assassin, and then make loud noise.
He's freed the slaves. You'll pay for that, maggot.
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside. Let me go drive a blade through your master's throat, and I'll forget I saw you.
Oh,
Look at that
We'll
scowl.
sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we drew you a map to his room?
As a matter of fact, it would.
Ukir aku no su ukut ni sisa irkant.
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look around. The odds are not so much in your favor. There's still a chance for you to run.
What are you talking about, fool?
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us? He spent his entire lifetime learning how to kill dogs like you.
Oh, what?
This is your last chance.
So, the thief brought a friend. That just means you won't die alone.
Storm spirit thief. Legendary strike.
That's not tab.
Legendary strike.
Oh shit.
Dire flame. Storm dragon. Legendary strike. Dire flame. Storm dragon. Do not resist. Legendary strike.
How'd I know you'd be deadly in a fight? You'll have to accept my apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now.
Why is that, friend?
My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite the pair.
Wrong about that.
Indeed. I find I'm just not saved enough these days. Shame, that. It was obvious you weren't with the pirates. Why not deal with them quickly? There's bigger game above us. Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack.
I probably could just punch it.
It's funny what things you can learn if you just ask at the right time. Like when you have a knife to someone's throat. Things like how to reach the upper levels of this place despite that security door.
Now, why are you here, dude?
I'm here on a personal matter. A man in this place took something very valuable from me, and I intend to repay him the favor.
Aha.
Yes, I hunt Gao the Greater, though I will not say why. It is a personal matter.
You mentioned that.
I won't be stopped now that I'm this close, and luckily you're here. That'll make it easier to reach the upper levels where he hides himself away. The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Mad, designed it for security.
Nice name.
Kang the Mad is a crafty fellow. The door requires 2 to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever. The door must be operated while the lever is held forward. There used to be a sentry up there who handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident. I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked.
Seems fair. This seems awfully convenient.
Still don't trust my intentions? Have a little faith that sometimes fate provides answers when they're needed most. Either way, we need to deal with that door.
Not wrong.
Once the door is open, we can go our separate ways. I have my goals, and I'm sure you have yours. Since we both have much to do,
Yeah.
why don't I go and
I want to kill the legacy. I killed the son, now to kill the father.
As much as I would value your company, I'm afraid I must decline. I've come here to do something for myself, and I must do it alone.
Well, fine. I'll just watch and I'll get your sloppy seconds after you lose.
I should go now, but I have to ask in case we never meet again. Where did you study? He must have been a genius. You fight like no one I've seen before.
'Cause there's no one like me.
No one I've ever met fights like you do. It's subtle, but your movements bait your foes into seeing an opening that isn't there. It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this point.
Getting a flyer, but also kicking the shit out of Gao the Greater too, so...
Nara earphone wonu kanawa ofa kanawa wonu.
Yeah, I remember you too.
Ukir nekpo sise sayer wosayer ni fui. Sayer yo woya yer ni tatatier ni sase.
Oh yeah. I'll go get her.
Akwak wo sosonia sonophonia sisaye.
Got it, ma'am. Damn it.
The forest was a disturbing place. Such destruction. It was horrible, even if it was mostly unseen. If you could spare some time, could we talk about what we have seen? Our time in the forest was very troubling to me. To see such distance between the concerns of men and spirits is something I am still getting used to.
Don't
I have
worry,
been
we'll see it a
sensitive
lot
to these
more.
things for as long as I can remember, but it was not always such a disturbing talent. There used to be harmony. It was very gradual. The world just seems to be filling up with spirits that have no place to go.
Because they don't.
That this affected even the forest shadow is very disturbing. It makes me wonder how deep the trouble goes, and what mortals like us are supposed to do about it.
We fight!
What do you think? Master Li thought you were tied to this somehow. Can you comfort me?
Well, I can comfort you in many ways. Comfort yourself! I have no interest in helping the weak grow dependent.
Your appreciation is just what I was looking for, and I am grateful. I know we will do what we can, even if the world moves in ways we cannot fathom. I am glad we can talk like this. It soothes my mind. I hope we can continue another time.
Oh, we shall.
Be well, my friend.
Up we go. Hi, monkey. Mine. Alright, you wanna play that way? Let's go. Disorientated, huh? That's funny. Still disorientated? Fine. I guess I'll get rid of it. Disorientate this. What you get? Lots of monkeys. Ooh, look at all the fun toys and fun things for me to beat up in there. This bitch.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City. Another day, and I will bring you the amulet fragment.
Now, if I steal it from you.
I lose confidence in you with each passing hour, Lim. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress, Gao's ships are only small flyers. They're good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
And
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time until I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the Imperial City.
Until you finish. I designed that dragonfly. I built it, not Gao. That dragonfly is Kang's masterpiece.
Silence the mad fool.
I've heard rumors of a spy disrupting our operations in the South Rim. Maybe this is all too much for you to handle. Perhaps I should come out there personally.
That will not be necessary, Mistress. I will deal with the troublemaker here and return to the Imperial City in one day.
But little did he know that he will not be returning at all.
Xia. I can't waste any more time here. Get that flyer finished now.
No.
Xia is not my mistress, Lim, and I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I know more about him than you do.
Ow.
What are you talking about? Have you heard something about young Gao? Tell me!
Oh, you're finally gonna find out?
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I could confirm it for you. I was the one who did it.
Truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students. From the condition of his body, it sounds like he died quite painfully.
Fireball to the face sounds pretty
No,
painful.
young Gao was everything to me. Damn you and your black heart, Lim. Damn you!
I want to be alone. I must grieve for my son.
No one is to disturb me. No one.
If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Xia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. You may have your workshop back, Mad One. I suspect Gao will be preoccupied for some time, so I'm in charge now. I suggest you finish your dragonfly today.
Interruptions? Who designed that dragonfly? To build something to make his sandals explode.
Nice sword. Nice.
Legendary strike. Storm dragon. Legendary strike. Stone immortal.
Lucky little bit.
You handled the guards well with your punching and kicking. I was going to make more of an explodey thing, but kicking worked well too.
Damn right.
I am Kang, the Mad. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much. Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes. Have you heard differently? Fantastical things, but misused by Gao and his cohorts. I have saved the best for myself.
Oh.
My greatest invention is in the launch room upstairs. Light and fast, she has weapons and capacity no other flyer does. The marvelous Dragonfly. Under protest, Gao does not appreciate what I make. He misuses, and worse, he duplicates and diminishes their glory. Well, no more. The Dragonfly will not function.
Oh.
Gao wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hid the extraneous dust inductor. Well, no one will find it. Try to fly without that. But they can make a new inductor. It is extraneous after all. So, a few days ago, I blew up the inscrutable power source. Now the Dragonfly can only make short hops. Yes, of course. What do you think I've been saying? You need to listen more carefully. If you stage a combat-related accident for Gao, like falling down a flight of punches, I'll replace the inductor on the Dragonfly, and we can fly away. What do you say?
Like a plan to me, dude.
You are sure to profit from this partnership. In fact, I've never accidentally exploded anyone traveling with me, so that alone is a benefit of my presence.
Thanks for the reminder.
Anyway, you go ahead, and once all the kicking is done, I'll come along and we'll see what's what. For now, let me think. We'll need explosives that explode.
What else would they do?
Questions are good. It means the wheels are turning. But make it quick. I never let asking get in the way of doing. Is she one of the slaves? The slave breaker let a girl through this morning. I did not hear her name, but I will... Master Li? No, I don't think so. Well, I am not so good with names. Or faces. Dates are bad, too. But I remember my own handiwork.
Of course you do.
Several older flyers stopped here briefly. They were full of Lotus assassins, and one big assassin in black armor who seemed to be in charge. Very big, unpleasant look on his mask. They had a prisoner with them, or so I heard, and they all seemed nervous about it. The flyers left for the Imperial City soon after. Does that help?
It does.
Yes, goodbye. Go and leave me to think.
And I will let you to think while I go punch. Honey. Honey. Aha. Shortcuts.
Dire flame.
Get nuked.
Legendary strike.
Having problems there?
Storm Dragon. Spirit Beat. Get legendary strike.
They just tried taunting me there. Oh, hey, look at that. Up. $11 points. That. Save those 2 points. Ooh, a box. Warrior's Gem of Fate. You know, I've gotten some other gem. Body minus. Yep, okay. Check out this way real quick. Hey, there she is.
Please don't burn me. I'll do anything you want.
Ow, that escalated quick.
I'm sure you will, child. But deep inside you think you're not a slave. Only true pain will wash away these thoughts. You can have your slaves when they're broken, not a moment before.
Help me, please.
You wandered into the wrong room, slave.
Funny for you to think that I'm a slave.
Legendary strike. Dire Flame. Stone Immortal. Storm Dragon.
Ha! I stoned him and he froze me. That's funny.
Storm Dragon. Longsword.
Wanna go, boy?
Hey, I know you. Mother and I met you when we were trying to get out of Tien's Landing.
Erp.
I don't want to be a slave. I just want to get out of this place.
Don't care if you took you fucking years.
Pawoyer astir, wo sayer, if a saya wa kawi sheer. Kosawa ya ira thea. Sisa uka kawa koyu.
Why didn't you trip him?
Uktawa yer o pafawania son sayer. O uno so sonsi. Satha kawa yer sonuyer kawa yer payer. O wowo sun so anawa kawara.
I'm glad you're safe, Mother.
I still. Yeah. Another one. Wonder how many there are. That looks painful. Wonder how many iron scrolls. Hey boys.
Did you see Gao when he went by? There was fire in his eyes.
There's always fire in his eyes. Dark magic burns inside him.
Yeah, but this time it was worse. Better stay out of his way for the next little while. Something really set him off.
Wait a minute. You there! Who are you? You can't be up here.
Dire flame. Longsword. This is your end. Dire flame. Legendary strike.
Thank you.
Storm dragon. Spirit beat.
I want more mana.
Your time has come. Legendary strike.
I want my chi. I like my chi build. Oh, something big. Okay, we're right outside gas place. Oh god, the demons. Oh shit, that's right. You first. Great support. Bullshit. Bullshit. Get me out of this corner. Alright, that else's taken care of. I'm coming. Good job. Imperial gem.
Look at that flyer. It's beautiful. The marvelous dragonfly is the perfect name.
I'll say. Oh, hi. Got a big boy over here, huh?
Legendary storm dragon.
He's a demon, right? So this won't work. Yep. Get out of here. I want more free XP. That's where I need to go. Huh? Guess we'll find out. Oh, I can't even do anything with it. But it was flashing. Man, this is fucking unsafe as hell, dude. Last time?
Go away, Lim. My son is dead.
Might have to take a short break here to get some food. I'm a little hungry here, folks. I get a Pop-Tart.
Listen to me, Gao. Your son may not be lost forever. The Lotus Assassins have power, even over the dead.
I know all about the necromancy of the Lotus Assassins. Take your false hope and go, or I'll... Wait. You dare disturb me in my grief? I said no interruptions. You will pay for... Wait. You are not one of my servants.
Nope.
I know you.
No, you don't. You know of me.
You are one of Master Li's students. You are the one who killed my Gao.
Ah, smart man.
Your words mean nothing. You're a murderer.
Just like your son.
Gao was everything to me, and now he's gone.
Yep.
Damn you and that school. My Gao was never good enough for Master Li. You were always his prize pupil. And now my son is...
Dead. DEA dead. Dead.
Enough, Gao! This troublemaker has disrupted our plans from the beginning. It had to be them in the ruins, and someone aided the troublesome Lord Yun in the forest.
It is time to end your meddling.
But end your
Perhaps
reign.
if I offer your head, and track down that accursed Zhu, who has been seen in the area, enough old scores will be settled to earn my life. Is that what he calls himself now? Hardly an honest representation of the blood he spilled.
Oh, yeah?
It doesn't matter. No matter your allies, I cannot... Enough talk! I will delay your...
This is your Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
One down.
Storm Dragon. Dire Flame. Dire Flame. Stone Immortal. Legendary strike. Storm Dragon. Legendary strike.
Dude, you got nothing on me.
Legendary strike.
Yay! 2 more gem slots. Charm, intimidation, and intuition +4. Pretty nice. Why not? I mean, that's nice too, but like that helps a lot.
Dead already. Damn it all.
You're just too
I
slow,
wanted
dude.
Nothing more than to watch this man die. It matters because he deserved to die by my hands. No, that's not right. I should be thanking you. Besides, after I left you, I stumbled across something just as important. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right? True enough. I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there.
Ooh.
Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child.
Ouch.
I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born, but my daughter was something precious in return. The slavers offered no such consolation.
Sorry for your loss, dude. That blows dogs for quarters.
It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her. My search led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score. On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers. Is that so? There can be no doubt then.
Nice, let me just punch my microphone.
This goes beyond Gao the Greater.
That's always nice.
I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins?
Rotis assassin.
Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but two fools working together stand a better chance than one.
Oh, I'm the biggest fool of them all, I guess.
It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
Hey, that's the dust inductor I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it. It was under the floorboards in my workshop last I looked. Well, next time I hide something, I'm packing explosives around it. Yes, explosives shaped like silver bananas. Stops thieves, monkeys, and monkey thieves in one fell swoop. Yeah.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao's masters. We also have a far greater chance of succeeding together rather than apart.
Not wrong about that, bub.
I don't know if I trust this man, but we can't afford to turn away potential allies, not with what lies ahead.
Your companion's ability to judge character is matched only by her beauty.
Oh, don't you dare.
I may not
That's
be the
my
most
piece,
constant
boy.
man, but I am true. I assure you, I will be as devoted and capable as any of your other companions.
Ha! If I could harness all that hot air, I could make a furnace to power the whole of the Imperial City. Well,
Really
so
now?
on with all the talking, I have to go make the dragonfly ready for some flying.
You stay away from my lady. I will punch you, dude. Oh. Oh, that does. Oh, I didn't have enough focus for that? Really? This is hidden bonus, huh? Get it to 4. Ooh, what's this? Bonsai tree. Oh, poor bonsai tree. Gave me a body. Lots of only open palm pin users can use it.
It looks like we have everything we need to get our flyer going again. We have to hurry if we want to rescue Master Li.
We're done.
We should head back to our camp at Tian's Landing and use the dragonfly so we can continue on to the Imperial City.
That was the plan.
Hey! Ha ha! Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too.
Oh yeah.
I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machines, but not without considerable cajoling. If you want to fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source.
Okay, I guess I'll help you find that.
Ha ha! What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only 2 in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now, here you stand with it. I will put it in the dragon. Not the ideal placement. If it shook more, the heavens might think we were afraid and take pity. This is more stable, but not as fun. Okay, she's ready to go. Hop on. I know a nice safe landing place just outside Tian's Landing. Very unlikely we'll crash.
Very unlikely, huh?
Don't worry about that. When the marvelous dragonfly takes off, the Earth's... Your friend will see us take off, and he'll head... Ha-ha! Everybody on board!
Yeah, let's
The
get out of
marvelous
here.
Dragonfly is about to take flight!
Maiden voyage. Receive Shrieking Fury. Yeah, why not? Give this baby a full test run. Took me just under an hour to go through that whole little short chapter. So, yeah. Catch me if you can, boys. I see that, yes. I know that. Oh shit, fuck you, dude. That was fun. Nice landing.
This new flyer seems nicer than the one we took from Gao the Lesser. Although, I'm really only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No. The marvelous Dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gao. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected.
I guess you're not wrong.
A shame I can't leave it on the ground for all to see, but I'm not going through all this just to have it stripped to the frame by local brats. I'll call it back if we need it. Well, it's much like the dilemma of the centipede. If he relaxes and lets things happen, he can walk naturally all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step. But if he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash into the tea house and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
I guess.
Now we have everything we need to follow Master Li's captors to the Imperial City. I am eager to do so after all the resistance we have encountered.
Oh my.
I am trying to feel good about what happened at Gao's fortress, the lair of his pirates. We went looking for our master and perhaps another flyer. What we found, I was not prepared for how cruel people could be. Seeing those people with no control over their fates, it is similar to a pain in my past that I have not thought about for a long time. I would not dream of saying my experience is similar to those poor people in Gao's fortress. But that lack of control, I know that well. One of the only things I know about myself is that on the morning I was born, the sky was red, like distant mountains were on fire. Perhaps it was dirge burning, as Zeus said, believe it was an ill omen, and that stigma is why my abilities became a burden. That's why I must have been left at the school.
Maybe.
To be subject to the whims of someone else just because of what you are, be you slave or outsider. Yes, I know that well. Yes, you are an outsider too, albeit one with power to change your world. I think the slaves in the pirate lair would greatly appreciate your skill in defense. And I would make great use of your confidence. You inspire me to think of the possibilities, not just the problems.
I'm glad I can help.
I'm gaining an appreciation for the person you are becoming. Perhaps we should speak on these matters again sometime.
Yes, we should. Oh yes, yes.
Be well, my friend.
What? What do you want?
I'd like to get to know you, dude.
What are you asking me for? You've got everything you need to make that flying machine go, so let's go already.
Yes, dude.
I'm looking forward to getting to the Imperial City. They've got the cheapest wine in all the Empire, and plenty of it. Why does it matter? I was born by my mother and sucked at her teat like every man. Well, like every man does with his mother. Anyway, by the time I was old enough to swing an axe, my father was dead and my mother disowned me. Of course, killing my father might have given her reason.
You think?
I think she did it out of shame. My father beat me and my brother senseless, and made our lives miserable. Either way, that was the end of my childhood.
Ah, so it was his just up and comings.
Ha! I wasn't brave, I was furious. And he was drunk. It was an easy fight.
Still.
I traveled a lot after that, begging for some things and taking the rest. Tough times, but not the worst. My axes and my wits kept me alive. You'd think a 7-year-old might be an easy target, but I soon learned just where to cut a man to make him squeal like a pig. Ah, those were the days.
Were they, dude? Were they really?
No, we've got better things to do right.
Something's on your mind?
Yes, I like to get to know everybody.
Of course, I was just thinking about things. Gao richly deserved his death, but I'm not sure I ever really expected it to happen. I feel fine, but determined. Our work isn't done, but we've taken a small step by removing that stain upon the Empire's honor.
Not wrong about that, boy.
Gao's slavers took my daughter, Pin Mei, and I was able to follow them. Fortunately, they didn't cover their tracks. I chased them. I was too late. Pin Mei was spirited, and I'm sure she fought them. I believe they decided she was too much trouble and killed her. 5 years old, and they ran her through. I found her dead by the roadside and stopped my pursuit. By the time I cared to continue my chase, It's fine. Thank you for your concern, but for the most part, I've come to terms with her death. But why dwell on this? Gao is dead, and perhaps Pin Mei has found some peace. That's what really matters. That and what we still have to accomplish.
Yep.
You're right, but we have to pick our time, and now isn't it? When you say the word, we're ready to leave. When we reach the Imperial City, always happy to...
The way is clear to the Imperial City. You need only to speak to our mad friend Kang, and he will prepare the flyer. That is an old wound. My departure from the Lotus Assassins was not gentle for either side. My immediate companions, those who were my brothers, fell by my hand.
Ouch.
Lim was not among them. He would have died if he was. I was labeled as the one who deserted, and I am occasionally recognized. The result is always the same. Another death, more blood spilled. Such a waste for a hatred they cannot even understand.
Yeah. That kind of blows dogs for quarters, dude.
Regret. I have no regret for killing anyone who challenged me of their own will. Death is a measurable cost of your actions. Some earn it sooner than others.
I guess you're not wrong on that, bro.
Strength is the way of things, and death is the end. Or should be. Some do not respect either. They have enough of one to defy the other.
Uh-huh.
There is a place for
I'll be right back, folks. I'm gonna go get myself a
man
Pop-Tart.
or woman who brings death to those who have earned or otherwise deserve it. I consider that to be an honest calling.
I did some harsh things while with the Lotus Assassins, but they no longer follow a path I recognize. They are a mirror of Death's hand, and he embodies corruption. You will see as you get close to him. He draws out the worst in everyone and displays it for all to see.
Alright, and I'm back, folks. Aha!
You have no concept of the devotion of his followers. Perhaps we will talk again when I see more of where your path will lead you. For now, we should make our way to the Imperial City. That is where they took your master, and where we will find the heart of the Lotus Assassins.
Goodbye, then.
You're a rude motherfucker.
Thank you again for rescuing me from those things. I owe you my deepest gratitude. Is there some way I can be of assistance? It would seem that we at last have the means necessary to get us back to the Imperial. However, I must now face the greatest trial of all. My sweet wife will no doubt be waiting for me. Soon my time with the cannibals will be nothing but a fond memory. As I mentioned, I am but a simple bun master, with a dear wife who has turned my life into a miserable cesspool devoid of humor and excitement. Bless her soul. My wife ensures that I work very hard every day to become the best bun master in the Imperial City, perhaps the best in all the Empire. Though I was one of the most respected fighters in the Empire before I met my precious bride, she made sure that I became something more, or less.
Yeah, Hal, that's pretty bad. It sucks you can't be a teacher of Drunken Master anymore.
As I mentioned before, my style requires that I drink. She detests drinking, though there are things she detests even more, like talk of us separating. My loving wife would knead me into several small dumplings and boil me in hot oil if she suspected I was even speaking to you about leaving her. Life is not all bad, though. I may have lost all my dignity and self-respect, along with my ability to fight, or even make a tight fist. But I am a bun master of some renown.
Oh.
Oh yes, I'm very proud of that. Indeed, something very useful. Buns, that is. Everybody needs them. Oh yes, very proud.
What do you want? I think we should keep going. The Guardian says so too. The city is the center of the Empire. All roads lead there. All winds too! We can fly! I've always wanted to fly. Is there anything else you want? I think we should... The Guardian wouldn't like me talking about that. He's busy now. The other is hurting, and he's keeping him inside. All the evil that has been done makes him stronger. I shouldn't say. Just by naming him, thinking of him, it draws him closer to the surface. Gives him more power.
We punch the other. Probably fix it.
The Guardian said that in all things there is balance, and for light there is dark within each of us. The other is his darkness, for the good he has to do. That's what he says. I can't talk about him. Already he hears me, and the Guardian is having trouble keeping him back. The Guardian is my friend. He's a part of me. But the other is a part of me, too. Sometimes they pull so hard in different ways, I can't. I try to be strong, and the Guardian gives me hope. But sometimes it's all I can do to convince me I'm still myself. Will you stay with me? Thank you. I'll try not to be a bother. But the Guardian says we must stay with you. I hope you'll be my friend. Is there anything else you... Okay.
Excellent. I have many items just waiting for you.
Okay, I won't be using pretty much any of these gems. Perfect. Look, just keeping technique, punishing strength. Avatar. There, and we're good.
That's it. You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want to go, and we'll set the marvelous... Good, good. My beautiful dragonfly will finally get a real test. Let's hope those modifications hold up.
Do I really want to bother?
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they even sure of who they are looking for?
Does it matter? Death's Hand himself seeks this one. Do you need any more incentive than that? Just question everyone. This person apparently caused a lot of damage in the south. Here, what about this one? At least it's a man, like they said. You, identify yourself.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for...
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. Shaved head, stern features, monk attire. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold him anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus Assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question him.
Is there a problem here, Captain? Well, is there?
No, Princess Leanne. We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may go.
My apologies, Princess, but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this man is here on a personal matter of mine that does not concern you. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Princess Leanne.
Then unless you wish to be transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search. Well, we meet again. I've watched your progress. It seems I underestimated you in Tian's Landing.
That you did.
I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City. No guys, I assure you. You have the honor of addressing Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see, customary to bow in my presence. Somehow I did not expect you to kowtow so quickly. Or maybe I just hoped you wouldn't. I get so tired of fawning servants.
Well, I don't plan on wooing you, so...
official escort, and occasionally present myself as someone
You'd
less
be
bridled by the rules
but
of the court.
you can feel butthurt about me being so...
You understand why I don't go into
subservient.
detail here in the street, don't you? With what I have to tell you, I don't want to lose that option of disguise. That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire.
As if that outfit is not fitting enough, I guess.
Very well. We will continue speaking later. I'm sure we both have questions that need answering. Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
It would not have been proper for her to award it to you herself, but Princess Sun Lian requests that you accept this gift. She looks forward to your next meeting.
Bet she does. Cool, cool. This is our new base of operations.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Is there something I can do for you? They are as powerful as fear allows them to be. Not the specific information you are looking for, I'm sure, but you did ask about my feelings.
My feelings.
Their tactics have not changed. Everyone fears them as children fear the shadows, never knowing what might come. They are not outlaws. Their orders come from Death's Hand, and he is the will of the Emperor. At least, that is how it was meant to be. Pardon my outburst. Every act of the assassins has the approval of the Emperor. We were supposed to reflect his glory. That is why some actions should never have been ordered.
Like the destruction of my people?
The Lotus Assassins were once the Order of the Lotus under Prince Ken, spiritual advisor to the Emperor. During and after the attack on Dirge, changes were made. As flames seared the sky, enemies of the Emperor faced a new threat, Death's Hand. He assumed command of our order, and we began silencing people. Some were killed only to serve as warnings. Others had done nothing except be near his enemies. I am no stranger to death. That alone is not enough to disturb me, but I see only weakness in targeting innocents, peripheral to the real enemy. Weakness suggests losing the right to rule. Can you see how that shook my faith in the Empire? You seem to see why I had concerns. Perhaps you might understand. I have not said everything, and I have not yet decided if I will. But I see something in you that may set things right. We will see.
Goodbye.
What? What do you want? Well, the city has everything you could ever want. Fighting, money, wine, and there was something else that people like, but I can't quite remember what it is.
Sex.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll come to me once I've had a few bowls of wine. Let's get something to wet our tongue. Women! That's the one I forgot. I must be getting sober if I'm forgetting that one.
I was gonna say, dude, you should probably know that one. Whatever. What an asshole.
Always happy to help. What do you need? I haven't been to the Imperial City in a while. I traveled here some time ago in my hunt for Gao. In fact, this is where the hunt began. I've come full circle, and I think it's time to let go of the past and look forward. There's no point in living in the past. In my heart, I know my daughter rests as easily as any spirit now. Whatever happens, I have that. If I could go back, I don't know if I would. I'm a different man now, and while I treasure the past, I look forward to the future with the same warmth. Besides seeing what trouble you get yourself into next, you mean?
Yes.
I'm excited to be back in the city. It feels like we're one step closer to our goal, but you know that better than anyone. You brought us to this point after all. Who else could have gathered this crew or found such a quick way out of Tien's Landing? How do you manage that kind of humility? Some sort of special training?
That's so full of myself, Captain Answer.
And there you have it. A simple answer is usually the best. Regardless, let's go see how much trouble we can cause.
Roger that, man.
Of course.
I can't believe my luck. I arrive home after being lost, only to find that my wife has gone off to visit relatives.
Ah, nice.
I am very happy indeed. Instead of dying upon my return home, I am free. Until she returns, of course. We made it this far. How hard can it be from here? From what I've seen, you're more than capable of handling anything we're likely to encounter. Like many things in my life, it can be traced back to very bad luck on my part. As I mentioned once before, I was a master of the drunken master style. I was the tournament champion in Phoenix Gate when things spun out of control. My need for wine took its toll on my body. There are long periods I don't even remember. After one such period, I came to, having lost most of my clothes and all my money. I was destitute, and without the ability to buy more wine, I couldn't even fight. Eventually, I found work cleaning out creature cages at the local arena. One day, I was approached by a man who remembered seeing me fight. He offered to sponsor me. Just like that, I was back in the ring. After climbing my way back to the top of the tournament, my sponsor told me it was time to fulfill my end of the... Apparently, the agreement stipulated that I must marry his niece. If only I had read the agreement more closely, I could still be shoveling dirt in the creature cages. Alas, fate had a crueler path in mind for me. Let that be a lesson for you. Always read the fine print, or you may end up with more than you bargained for. You're beginning to sound like my wife. Where were you last night? Why were you talking to that? As I mentioned earlier, after becoming tournament champion for the second time, I was forced to marry my sponsor's nubile niece. She is the reason My disapproving dove did not care for my drinking, or for my friends, or my fighting, or my friends fighting. She believed I should settle down, be more respectable. At first I ignored her rebukes and continued fighting, but I soon learned that she was not a woman to be crossed. Prior to one fight, my duplicitous Daisy drugged my wine. I don't remember much of what happened next, which is fortunate. From what I hear, it wasn't very pretty. I spent the next several months under the tender ministrations of my doting wife. Needless to say, when I was well enough to walk again, I was more than happy to settle down.
That's terrible, dude.
As to why I became a bun master, well, it's a hard, thankless job that keeps me very, very busy. Very busy. As you say.
Last one. Hey girl, come on, I want to talk to you.
The Imperial City. I'd always heard how impressive it was. The stories didn't do it justice. This is all so much to absorb. I would appreciate your counsel if you have time to speak privately. I don't mean to distract you. I just wanted someone familiar around me for a moment, if only to reassure me that we are still in the Empire I thought I knew. I have long dreamed of reaching the Imperial City, but now that I have, under these circumstances, I am more overwhelmed than ever. But that's what is bothering me. We can't be a long way from home because our home is gone. I can no longer say that what I see is strange or foreign, because I have lost what I would have compared it to. I am the one out of place now. I would like that, to know you will be there no matter what. I've never had that stability, at least not before joining the school. As a child, I was marked by ill omens, apparently named for them. The people in Two Rivers were polite, but many did not hide the discomfort I caused them.
Oh, it's because they're naysayers.
I was watched, studied. If someone's ox died within a season of me bumping my head, it was somehow my fault, and I was treated like a pariah. How do you deal with being able to sense the spirit world when people make such absurd conclusions? I cannot change who I am, I know. Perhaps I just have to let all of that go. It will not be easy. But I do feel that you have given me a strength I did not have before. I very much appreciate your support.
I could say the same, Dawnstar.
We should continue this discussion later. I have much to think about, and our work here has only just begun.
Not wrong about that.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this city. I know it.
Probably will too, so don't have too much confidence in me.
Be on the lookout for the Scourge of the South. It is your duty as citizens of the Empire to report anyone who matches this description.
This description.
Keep an eye out for a strange-looking man in priestly robes. Reports suggest he is well over 7 feet tall and fully armed. This man is very dangerous.
Wow, 7 feet, huh? Am I really that? I'm not that tall, man.
Scourge of the South, but instead report what you've seen to the authorities immediately.
Well, all these years together, and I never suspected you were the Scourge of the South. I'm sorry. I know it's not funny. At least they didn't get your looks right.
I don't care even if there are.
The Scourge of the South has, out of sheer spite, the Scourge flooded ancient ruins, wantonly destroying our very own.
These Greetings, citizen. Imperial Captain Sen at your service.
Hi,
Are
Sen.
you one of the mercenaries come to help me track down some criminal scum?
I mean, if it's bad guys to punch, sure, why not?
If you are who I'm waiting for, you have some explaining to do. Admittedly, you don't resemble the ones described to me, but they're several days late. No doubt they'll blame it on the food. Criminals with lucrative bounties on their heads.
Oh?
I need help tracking down a pair of criminals. Are you interested in a little well-paying work?
Well, it's beating up criminals, so why not?
These two scoundrels have eluded my best efforts, so I'm turning to bounty hunters. It's harder to run when your pursuers are not in a uniform.
I see no problem hunting down criminals, so long as we don't draw too much attention to ourselves.
I'm searching for an arsonist and a notorious confidence man. Find and eliminate either one, and there's a standard bounty in it for you. A wise decision. The two criminals are Fading Moon and Creative Yukong. Fading Moon is an arsonist who was last spotted heading for the necropolis. Creative Yukong has virtually disappeared, though we may be able to learn something from Lady Rento, the wife of the man Yukong bilked. She's in the Imperial arena.
Aha.
Fading Moon is an arsonist.
Who
Her
said
first
that?
fires were in the poor quarters, but her last one spread to the Market District Gate. Last we heard, she had escaped to the necropolis. Right you are.
Bye-bye.
The Scourge associates with nefarious fox spirits, aiding them in their occupation of our once pristine forests and...
If there are ghosts, why haven't I seen one? All this talk about spirits is just nonsense.
You're nonsense. I mean,
Owo sayir uyukap wo karawayir shatir owo.
kinda silly. Nice kid. Creation of the dragon. Break it. Hey, I got a new gem. Spirit charm. Increased chance. Increased chance for getting power-ups from fallen enemies. Lose 3 to my intuition. More spirit. Hey. Oh.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Maybe.
Joe, honestly, I...
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
At least you're alive, kid.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight... You don't know anything about... Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Okay, bye-bye.
I should be getting home to see my wife. Oh well, one more bowl for the road.
Ha 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 ha.
Welcome. It's always good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my most honored customer right now, so...
I'm your only customer right now.
You look like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might. The man to see is named Kui the Promoter. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you...
I want to fight. I want to fight in an arena.
You look like...
I am healed.
This is some of the lightest duty in the Empire.
Ring.
Remember Jingwu back in Two Rivers? He talked of fighting in the Imperial Arena one day. He would have done well.
Yeah, you know, I'm pretty sure you would.
Ukir okir wo napyair uk. Nano wo nawaftatas. Wo nawairs. Otonair sada ukir kik ukair otonair nisun puno asir sun po was a sosaway. Sisairi furkt was sair napsan. Sisa.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Open it up. Ooh, $5.
Get out of my kitchen.
I love the challenge of special orders.
With lemongrass. Lemongrass on the side. We're always out of tamarind. Step back. I only care if I get burned. Do you have any idea how many people I have to keep fed in a day? Get out of my kitchen. Step back. I only care if I get... We're always out of... Get out of my kitchen. With lemongrass. Lemongrass on the side. Lemongrass removed once cooked. Make up your damn minds.
I feel you there. I've worked in the cooking industry, dude.
If you're here to play, talk.
I was wondering if you'd wander over here to test your luck. It's hard to resist the rattling call of the I run the straightest dice in the Imperial City. I wouldn't want to feed my children with tarnished silk. Good odds and fair play. A simple enough game called high-low. You predict how you'll roll against my toss and double your coin if you're right. That's what I was... Aiming under my roll, are you? Let's see how...
Aha!
Rolling low and winning large. What say we try? That's what I was with. High it is. Let's see how they fall.
No, you won.
Not enough spin on. What say? You take care.
You too, buddy.
Go away. I don't want any. You should stay a while and relax. There's...
This place is always so busy. No wonder they call it the heart of the Empire.
Not wrong, lady.
The Emperor used to attend these matches, but he stopped coming years ago.
Asshole.
Sorry, big boy. I'm not open for business. Judge Fang's got me on his payroll, and he doesn't like me. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch.
Oh boy.
Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention. My name is Gentle Breezes, but everyone just calls me Breezes now. I guess you lose your gentle side when you spend too many nights with Judge Fang.
I'm sorry, lady.
Fang's my benefactor, if you know what I mean. I do all the things that make him happy. Filthy, nasty things. But at least that sick bastard pays well. Judge Fang's the head of the Ministry of Harmony. He's sitting in the next room with his guards. The blood and the beatings in the ring get his fever burning for later. Sometimes that bastard takes it out on me. He doesn't seem to care either way. There are few things more twisted than Judge Fang's idea of a fun night. Good. Let me rest. I've got a feeling I'm in for a long night tonight.
Not if I stop him and punch him in his stars.
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena?
Sure.
No other place like it in all of the Jade Empire. Were you looking for me? I'm Lady Rento, and I was expecting someone sent by Captain Sen. Oh, normally I would be happy. I've had a trying day, and my husband claims he has no head for figures, though I suspect he just has no back for work. Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he? I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming. That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him. Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man... I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play. It's going to be put on soon in the Golden Way, I'm told. Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him. If you happen to find creative Yukong, the poor boy did nothing wrong, and my husband... Good luck with...
I'll do that. Keep that in mind. Thank you, lady.
Another pathetic gawker here to bask in the glory that is Iron Soldier, the Silver Division champion? What in all the Empire do you want?
Challenge you so I can prove how much of a bitch you are?
questions. And please, things aren't done that way here. The guards stop all fighting unless it happens in the pit, or they want it to happen.
It must be hard working yourself into that foul a temper each day.
If you hate pretty much everyone, it's easy enough. Just leave.
Alright, asshole, I guess I'll see you in the ring.
Hello there. I'm Han, though fans and, well, everyone else call me Hapless Han. It's not such a bad thing. Fighting in the lower divisions means I never run afoul of the Ravager. Our current champion has nearly killed his last two opponents. See, I look on the bright side of things. Even if my losses make people call me hapless, are numbers really that important? In my mind, it's trying your best that counts.
Even if trying your best gets you killed?
Looking at you, I'd say you could hold your own in the arena. Are you thinking of signing up, or was there something else you need?
I'm definitely thinking about signing up, kid.
Sa'awir nis tu kuiruk. Ayer fun. Sa'ir irwu nisir tintinai. Wo ifuir uk sunurk danowe na wafta tasiruk. Uk wiro ni sayir tatasiru you. Wo nawir sir fu ni winyanakan. Wo sawayir noka uk rapro ni apawafa son sir tu wirwo.
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
No buts.
Find a solution and leave me alone.
Yeah, because I'm an asshole. I have your solution right here, dude.
This is not an approbate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood?
Well, I'm that, I guess.
Master Li used to say that the arena was once the greatest contest in the Empire, but that it has been corrupted in recent years.
Come with me a moment and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
I don't know if it's the best decision I'll ever make, bro. Even my character's like, I don't know about that.
This is turning out to be an excellent thing. Most ostentatious indeed. I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Even if you're using it wrong. Of course, silly me.
Strong build, good shoulders, not half bad looking either. You've got what it takes to make it in today's arena. The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes.
Because you'd be correct on that. It's just smart.
I've heard that you were asking around and talking to some of our best and brightest. Your interest tells me all that I need to know about you.
Does it?
What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? That's the spirit of the thing. Now, what...
I am egregious proficiator, a respected scholar and grower of pipeweed. I'm shocked you haven't heard of me.
Have a bit of a past that you'd rather not catch up? Think of something that would sound in... Raging Dragon, huh? Sounds fair. Then that is what you shall have. Come and tell me when you're ready for a fight, and I'll... Since you're new, you'll start in the qualifying rounds. The money's small at that level, but it's there. One other thing, you should talk to the other fighters now and then. They will be watching you, and you should get...
We're all one big happy family.
You're a big happy idiot, Han. As you can see, they always have something to say. I must say, I'm disappointed. You're ready to start your career, but you walk away. I want to hear what... For your first match, we'll start you off against a mighty ogre.
Easy
I'll be
enough.
watching your style closely to see how you fare. Even our great champions start out against the ogre. Take Raging Ox, who danced around the beast singing drunkenly to earn the crowd's favor, or the Ravager, who defeated him in a single blow. I should take a moment and explain. I like to keep things simple and organized. Any other way, and things get more convoluted than the celestial court on the Emperor's birthday.
Oh, really?
When you're ready for your match, ask me about it, and I'll give you a quick summary of your opponent. I'll be setting up your matches, of course. Various enchantments woven in this place keep the fights from being deadly, but they're no less real. You'll feel the pain if you don't keep your defense up. Are you ready? Excellent.
Let's go. Go try out my new style.
A new warrior does battle with the beast.
See how you like my style. Nice start. Oh, he actually gives me the claws. That's nice. That's cool. It actually gives me the claws.
That was an impressive beginning. Normally I'd have started you off against some... You've caught the eyes of the other fighters as well. Go ask them if you don't...
That really was a fantastic bout.
Beating the ogre's nothing special. I could have done better bound and blinded. Sometimes you don't even need to ask. One fight does not make a champion, though. Since you held your own against the ogre brute last time, I'm going to try something exciting for the crowd. I've got 4 boys from some school west of the city who've been bothering me for some tougher matches. I'm giving you all of them at once.
Awesome.
It'll wow the crowd and teach them a lesson at the same time. Are you ready? Excellent.
Four students test their skills against one master.
Let's go, boys. The deadly freaking fighting style, and I like it. Wish I could reset my skills and stuff.
Those boys won't be
Spend those
back
points.
anytime soon. Losing as a group to one opponent would shame a peasant, let alone a student of the martial arts. The crowd's starting to catch on to you. Have you noticed? People like you, and I'm going to have a roughly hewn statue hauled into the ring. I want you to disconstructulate it. Destroy the statue. Are you ready?
Beat up a stone rock.
Unyielding stone meets the press of time.
Legendary strike. Leaping tiger. Legendary strike.
Easy enough. By playing Street Fighter 2.
Excellent work. You have bested time itself in destroying that statue. No mean feat, I assure you. Be sure to return when you...
Ukwiro ni sayir tatasi yeruyu, wo nawir siyir fu ni winyanakan.
I actually don't care about all of you. I'll just beat you all up.
What? I think you're ready to face Hapless Han. Show me you're ready for the big time, and I'll make sure you don't have to...
Go.
Excellent.
A chance to leave the qualifying division as Raging Dragon faces Hapless Han.
Storm Dragon.
A whap.
You dealt with Han very well.
Kui, that will be enough. I bring you a message from my employer, Kailan the Serpent. He is impressed with how far you have come in such a short while. The Serpent wants you to know that he is watching your progress very closely. He is most... Kui, you may breathe again. That is all I had to say.
Well, that was good. He has a distinct interest in the proceedings here. He is an ex-champion, you see. He retired some time ago, even before Raging Ox, who was the champion before the Ravager. Kailan couldn't leave the arena alone, though. He has become a very important man here with the help of a group called the Guild.
The Guild.
Lucky Cho is a thug, pure and simple, but he's very good at what he does. He is also a member of... Kailan oversees things here in the arena, and the Guild ensures that the authorities leave us in peace. Do not discuss them openly.
Have
The
auto-clicking.
Guild has many ears. You may ask some of the others in the arena about them if you wish. A wise... For the sake of your career,
Well done! That fight was much better than this wine. With all the pure water pouring from the palace, you'd think they might have learned how to make wine that didn't taste like goat piss.
Black Whirlwind, that is you.
No, just here visiting, and making sure nothing happens to your newest fighter.
So you won't be...
No, leave it alone, Kui. You know better than to bring this up. Just mind your business, promoter, and I'll mind mine.
You travel in curious company. Regardless, when you're ready, come talk to me again. I know him, yes, but I know better than to contravigate his wishes. If you want to talk about it...
I'll do
now,
just
if
that.
you'll excuse me, I must prepare for your entry into the Bronze Division. It will take me a bit of time before you'll be ready for your next fight. You should talk to the other fighters here. They've been watching you. It's just a matter of preparing the proper documents. Why don't you kill the time by making your way out into the city? Just...
Okay.
Uktatasi ni Ryoki, ka sisai. Uksir wa toafu ni froto usosawir. Uktat. Kwawir uyu itarir no. Wo ifuir uksunurk danowen.
Fascinating. How very interesting to meet you. Fate may have robbed me of my sight at a young age, but I can still sense the energy within your meridians. Impressive, and yet somewhat strange. I don't know what it is about you exactly, but I would say you have been trained like no other warrior in this place.
Oh.
What I do know is that several of the techniques pioneered by what we call the new schools would have astonishing effects on one with your energy. Allow me a formal introduction. I am Dr. An, acupuncture.
I think I've read a treatise of hers on the healing arts. It was one of the few we had in Two Rivers. It was brilliant. It is an honor to meet you, ma'am.
Such a beautiful voice, and combined with a quick mind. I'd hold on to her if I were you.
Oh, I plan on it.
Of course.
Wow, intuition. 5. Health and focus. Health minus G. Focus minus intimidation. Arm minus Chi. What's with all the minus Chi shit here? I mean, that's not bad. Definitely need more health. Need more focus. So, I'll buy that. I'll buy that just in case. Thank you, lady. Business lead. Creature pen. So many doors. Alright,
back to the Imperial City. So I guess I need to go find person, right? Lock left for people, Merchant Square, Golden Wee. Oh, the dogs. Ooh, book.
Look at this place, so many people. This truly is the heart of the Empire.
Yep. More free XP. The Golden Wii. Autosave.
I greet you, sir. I wonder if you might have... I come from a very wealthy family. As such, I have a certain lifestyle to maintain. Parties, female admirers... I have to have an income, don't I? My father looked at my considerable expenses and told me to get my own silver. Of course, I am a noble. The shame of manual labor or the stink of trade must not be allowed to touch me, or even waft its way close to me. How could there be shame? You've got it and I want it. Should I steal it? Never. Simply ask like a... I read all the greatest philosophers and consulted with wise men before reaching this decision. I assure you the philosophical underpinnings are quite... Wisdom is only gained by experience, wine, women, and song, as it were. But a life of revel with no reflection still... One must ponder, one must daydream. Even if I could bear the shame of sullying my hands with work, when would I think? How could I grow wise?
That was worth a silver.
Well, it loses some of the subtlety when you put it that way. But yes. I thank you. It's not easy for one such as I. I have it far more difficult than the impoverished beggars of this city. Farewell.
Your parentage is below average, and your ancestry is of questionable worth. You dress yourself in the manner of a common laborer. Nobody's paying any attention.
Keep trying, just as I instructed.
Your physique seems exceptional. Clearly you are a peasant. A noble could afford sloth. Your breath is like the wind of an ox. Your last meal was of suspect quality.
You were really bad at insulting people.
Your beliefs are superficial, and your culture is substandard.
You are right to demand an explanation. Forgive my servant. I instructed him to find someone not distracted by mere insults. Someone who would command respect.
Okay.
Your demand for justification of his arguments was admirable. You are exactly what we need. An outlander strolled into the city several days ago and now sits like a cormorant taking what he wants from the river of our hospitality.
Uh-huh.
He balks at our attempts to calm him and answers requests for payment with strange coins of questionable value. He needs to go.
Does he?
The Outlander is not a dignitary or traveling merchant. He is a parody of civilized behavior. He spews insults at the Emperor himself. So far, he has escaped the notice of any higher officials. Perhaps he was mistaken for an actor in a troupe. But that will not last. If he is reported, the Lotus Assassins will take notice. They'll want to know if he was harbored or his offense was encouraged. Guilt by association is enough for them. That's what's so infuriating. He doesn't respond to reason. He proposes challenges we don't understand, and then declares himself the winner. Several of our brightest have faced him, but as soon as they get the better of him, he sets off his strange firework and says they are beaten. Normally, the peasants like it when we intellectuals are maligned, but they tire of his presence too, getting rid of this nuisance. I hope your ability matches your conviction.
We'll find out, I guess.
Others have fallen short. He is in the Scholar's Garden, and no amount of opposition has moved him.
Well, I'm heading there anyway, so... Ah, yeah. More free XP. Whoosh. Ooh, $17. Aw.
The busy streets are almost overwhelming. It is hard to keep focused on what we need to do.
Gotta keep on traveling. To the garden! Oh, hi, lady. You got back into your katana outfit.
To the Imperial City. You are proving to be a very interesting person. Of course, I could tell that just by looking at you. You have a very strong presence. As the Heavenly Lily, I am above suspicion, but I am restrained by fawning servants. Silk Fox can go anywhere, and people are not shy about their reactions. There is a thrill, of course, and it allows me to find information useful to us both. Death's Hand brought your master Lee to the palace a few days ago. I saw the flyer.
Uh-huh.
He was bound in chains. He must be powerful, or you are. There was something familiar about him as well. Why would you say that? Is that what he told you? I'm sorry, but I simply cannot believe that your master Lee is the glorious strategist.
Why not?
Sun Li died 20 years ago. Everyone was told that he and Prince Qin, the third brother, fell defending the Empire. Now, it seems they may have been traitors.
Qin was killed.
I discovered this looking through records for information on Death's Hand. Perhaps he tried to influence Sun Li and Sun Qin before corrupting my father. But it doesn't matter who your master is. I could take you to the palace, but Death's Hand controls what my father hears. He must be discredited for you to succeed. A wise decision. His hold over my father is nearly absolute. But if we could show conclusive evidence of his crimes, my father would have to listen. I know how. Construction on the wall has stopped for the first time in generations. The workers now toil in factories building powerful creatures of stone and clay called golems. Death's Hand could use these automatons to seize the Empire, and my father is oblivious. We must infiltrate the Lotus Assassins. We need proof of Death's Hand's intent from the seat of his power, the Lotus Assassin Fortress. It would be impossible to assault, so just walk in. They are recruiting.
Okay.
Have any Lotus Assassins who saw your face lived to report back? I doubt it. They will not recognize you as the person who fought them in Tian's Landing. They have a vague description full of guesswork that has guards holding people at random. Besides, they expect an attack, not someone trying to catch their eye. I would wager that you may profit from their tasks too. Can you see the beauty in using their own methods of recruitment to fight them? There are guilds within the Lotus Assassins. Executioners look for fearsome warriors. Inquisitors are more subversive, and they look for cunning in their agents.
Uh-huh.
If you prove yourself in the arena, they will notice you. My people can spread rumors of your interest. The Executioner will take a real interest when you finish the silver round.
Okay.
Or if you prefer, the Inquisitor recruiter is also seeking new people. He might be open to persuasion. Death's Hand rules over the Lotus Assassins, so I take special interest in their activities. I've had most of my life to ask questions. You suspect my motives? You have no reason to doubt me. If I wanted the Lotus Assassins to find you, I could simply tell them your name. Yes, I will have my people spread rumors of your interest. Or, if you prefer, court the Inquisitor. Ask Scholar Don Gao in the Scholar's Garden about him. I hear Don Gao is... I will wait at your flyer. Or I could travel with you.
Nope.
Before
I already
you get
want
too
my
lost,
I already want my
perhaps
main
we
squeeze
should,
with me.
Of course.
Yeah, you can get that fucking ninja ass out of here and let me keep my main squeeze. Oh, I got that stupid glitch again, huh? I fixed it. All it is just having to reload everything.
Well, look who we have here. There's no princess to save you this time.
Oh, try me, bitch.
Do you think we'd forget? You can't humiliate. We'll teach you to...
Legendary strike. Storm dragon. Do not resist.
What you got, boy? I'll take more.
Yes? I like to think that we can take time to talk about... I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern.
Why, because she's hitting on me?
I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted?
Not really.
So you don't trust her fully, but you invite her into our midst. I'm not sure I understand that, especially when she is so confrontational. The princess? The daughter of the Emperor is jealous of me? I think the size of our task has addled your senses.
Maybe. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't.
What could I possibly have that would make her jealous? What does a woman from the borderlands have that the princess or... What? I'm sorry. You caught me off guard for a moment. You have always been a good friend to me, but I never meant... I mean, I couldn't... No, I should have more control over this. This is too uncertain. You can't manipulate me into admitting something like this. Not when you can leave whenever you want. I prefer to have more control over myself, and as much control over what goes on around Silk Fox, or whatever she wants to be called, is an unknown I can't compensate for. I can't stay in balance if I don't know. You and I, we talk and share thoughts, but she forces me to consider where that might lead, both good and... I suppose it does. Strange that you are becoming more adept at reading my moods than I am. we will have a great deal more to discuss in the coming days.
I'm
Until
here.
then, thank you for being so understanding. Master Lee was right. You are special.
More ways than one, lady.
Don't go too far. I'd get lost in this.
Alrighty, folks. I think I'm gonna call my stream there for now. I made some pretty good progress. Made into the city. Did some arena fires. Oh yeah, making good progress. So yeah, I'm just gonna call it there. So this has been Zero. For anyone who's ever been who's been dropped in my stream, even if it's just a little, really appreciate it. Check me out. Still means a lot. I all hope you enjoyed the stream. You all have a beautiful day or night. That not optional.